So, I've officially had my Elite controller for over a year now. This is my review. It's good. It really helps. And the weight of this controller is amazing. You feel like you have something in your hands, which is nice. The dinner plate D-pad on this isn't... I have it because it looks better, because you would see the green around it, and I didn't really like that. Dinner plate D-pad, it's okay. I just like it for looks. You know, it doesn't give you anything crazy like directional, super directional control, because I've never seen a game where clicking diagonal does something else. I do like that you can have two profiles, which is very nice. When I played Halo a lot, that actually helped because I moved the boost, which is the right bumper, and I synced it to one of the paddles. That was very convenient, so I could go from a Call of Duty one and then just flick the switch, and then it's on my Halo setup, and I can just flip back instead of, you know, remapping everything. The Elite, you actually have to go into the app on the Xbox and remap everything. These are paddles. These things are sensitive as heck. Like, I picked this thing up and I would just kind of flinch, like when I'm getting shot at or when I do something weird or I tense up, I'd click all the buttons and it would just, character would have a seizure or something. They are sensitive. You do have to get used to them. That's just how it is. Trigger locks are fine. Never had a problem with anything. And then, of course, you have to get used to the sticks, which is a very big thing. The Elite controller actually comes with 3 sets of 2, or 3 pairs, which obviously equals 6. Congratulations, you passed math in 5th grade. When the hell did we learn? 4th, 3rd, something like that, when we learned multiplication way back when. But you do get the sticks. You get the normal Xbox sticks. So the Xbox One normal height or medium height. You also get the extended ones, which I have only on one of mine, and then you get the PS3 sticks, which are just domed. They're convex. I actually like these. There's the one thing that PS3 did right was having a stick like this. Now I don't like it for aiming. I use it for running, because when I run, I would get a indentation in my left thumb just from holding the edge of one of these Xbox Ones, and it would just stay, and it would indent for, you know, depending on how long I played for. Having this fixed that actually, which is just great. I like that a lot. A longer stick makes you actually more accurate, so instead of having the medium set, you can actually raise your sensitivity, and if you move at the same distance you move the original, you just have a higher range of motion, and it helps. It makes you more precise once you get used to it. Your aim is going to be really bad for about 2 to 3 days until you get used to it, and then you'll start warming up and you'll see an improvement. But I've actually dropped this. I dropped it last week or the week before. None of the bumpers broke. One of them, it popped out, like the edge popped out, but nothing shakes. There's no rattling. I think it just unclipped somehow. That's all it did. Just unclipped, and you just push it back in. But I expect any controller I drop to do that. I have not had any of the stick syncing, so push down to click, and I pick it up. You didn't hear a little shake. So the sticks have not dropped in yet, which I know is a common problem. My bumpers still work fine. They're nice and crisp when you click them. Not had that problem. My grips are still on very good. They are glued on. You know, they haven't warped, fallen off, anything. My hands sweat a lot when I play, depending on how stressful it is and if I'm in like a sweat lobby. I haven't had any of the common problems. However, I will warn you that my friend, he has an Elite controller. He got it the year before mine, so that would be, 2 years ago? He might have got it before that, but his grips have started just a little spot kind of warped out, and his sticks do sink. They have sunk in, and you can do that. Mine's been pretty good. His did do that. I don't think it's that big of a deal. The stick sinking does not affect the way your stick works, or the effect of how fast it clicks. It's just how high it is, and it's so fractional that and you still get the same range of motion. It doesn't change. It's just, it's one of those things where it kind of just peeves you, and that, it's like that. It's not perfect. And then the grip is not even noticeable. Like it bows out. You can feel it when you grab it. When you start playing a game, forget about it. And then you can easily just dot a super glue in there, squeeze it, or like press it and it'll stay. Like none of it's big enough of a deal. That's small things. That doesn't really matter at all. It comes also with a 6-foot cord. Your mic does buzz when your controller is plugged in, but that is with any wired controller whatsoever. All controllers do that. I need to put a charging battery pack because I've had to change batteries all the time. You can actually turn off your rumblers, so you have trigger ones and ones in the handles, and I've turned off the trigger ones for the sole fact of I don't like it in the triggers. I'd rather just have the normal rumbler. But overall, I've had this thing for a year. I've had no problems whatsoever. I haven't had any controller drift or anything. So nothing rattles, no syncing problems, no anything. Honestly, it works great. The white one came out, when did that come out? I want to say November, October time frame. I would love to have the white Elite controller, but your boy can't afford it because he's poor. Compared to a Scuf, I don't know, I don't have a Scuf, but I would say it's definitely going to be neck and neck, and you would have to look at it. There is no landslide in these two controllers. Anyways guys, I know this isn't like a extremely full of content video. I do plan on doing some funny moments videos with streaming and that kind of stuff. Whether it's Siege, Red Dead Redemption, depends on what I got. Right now I am on the Black Ops 4 grind. You're probably going to see a lot of videos of about it. But I figured this would be a pretty easy video to make, so I don't have to stress about uploading again. If I don't get any good content that I find worthy or I don't edit it in time, I can have at least this backup video to put in here. Anyways, I will see you guys next time.
I just go hard like I'm supposed to, yeah, this old news. So high, heating up, somehow make it cold too. I just drop a check, chase banks, save the money that you blow through. They say I make them proud, oh my goodness, well, who knew?